What's up, everyone? Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel by the name of my Squatter. Dear friends, today we will learn about days in English and Odia. Do you remember the day and 1 week, 1 month, 1 year? If you don't, then don't hesitate at all because today we are going to learn in English and Odia. Okay, dear friends, as you can see here, whatever I have written on the whiteboard, you can see date in Odia, date in English, and hours and naming of a day. Okay, dear friends, here Sunday. What is Sunday? Sunday is a day. Sunday is the name of a day. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, these are all known as days. Do you know how many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. How many days? 7 days in a week. One thing I have forgotten to write on the whiteboard. Just wait for it. Okay. Can you see it properly? If you can't, then just try to zoom out the video and write down or note down, or you can take the screenshot because this is very valuable for you. In nowadays, because if you don't know English, then most of the people think that he is fool and he is ignorant. She is ignorant. They are ignorant. They don't have any education because they didn't take any education from somewhere or any education institution. So we have to be proud of ourselves if we have knowledge, not to show in front of others, just for our you know secure life, just for our proud to be stand in front of everybody else and in front of anybody else in front of any stage. Dear friends, how many days are there in a week? There are 7 days in a week. How many hours a day? How many hours a day? 24 hours a day. How many hours are there in 28 days? 28 days, how many hours? 672 hours. 38 days, how many hours? 720 hours. 31 days, how many hours? 744. 744 hours. 1 year, how many days? 365 days. 365 days are there in 1 year. And dear friends, do you know how many categories are there in a day? And why did we categorize them into three types, such as morning, noon, evening? Because we just separated the time to convince, to call off, and to maintain our good amount of time in our good work, and to convince in the society and convince to the day that morning, noon, and evening. Do you know from which time to which time until time we can call morning? From 12 a.m. from night 12 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. is called morning. Noon 12 p.m. to 2:59 p.m. is called noon. Evening 3 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. is called evening. If I talk about in English, 12 o'clock to 15 and fast 11 p.m. is called morning. 12 o'clock p.m. to 15 and fast p.m. is called noon. 12 o'clock p.m. to 15 and fast 11 p.m. is called evening. This is how we have to define in English about morning, noon, evening, days, hours, and how many days are there in a week. 7 days are there in a week, and how many days are there in a year? 365 days in a year. सांग माने आमे एतरे कोन शिखिले आमे शिखिले संडे संडे आमे इंग्राजी रे आमे संडे मंडे ट्यूसडे वेडनेसडे थर्सडे फ्राइडे सैटरडे नहीं क्या ए गुडी को होची इंग्राजी नाम गुडी को ए गुडी को होची इंग्राजी नाम गुडी को आमे इंग्राजी नाम गुडी को आमे ओडिया कोन पढिबा संडे को आमे रविवार कहिताऊ मंडे को आमे सोमवार कहिताऊ ट्यूसडे को आमे मंगलवार कहिताऊ वेडनेसडे को बुधवार थर्सडे को गुरुवार फ्राइडे को शुक्रवार सैटरडे को शनिवार नहीं कि ए जो बार गोटे दिनटे को आमे समय अनुसार अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइम ऑफ द डे how many categorize we define it into three categories such as morning noon and evening आमे केते बार व्यक्त करछु गोटे दिनटा को तीन भाग रे मॉर्निंग नून एंड इवनिंग सकाळ मध्याह्न एवं संध्या नहीं कि जोड़ा आमे मॉर्निंग कहछु सकाळ नून को मध्याह्न कहछु आउ ए जो इवनिंग आमे संध्या कहिताउ नहीं कि मॉर्निंग होउची सकाळ नून मध्याह्न इवनिंग संध्या नहीं कि सकाळ मध्याह्न संध्या ए तीनोटी भाग रे व्यक्त करिताउ समय अनुसार तो आमे देखिबा गोटे सप्ताह को केते दिन होइता है 1 वीक माने गोटे सप्ताह को केते दिन होइता है 7 दिन होइता है गोटे दिन को केते घंटा होइता है 24 घंटा होइता है 28 दिन को केते घंटा लागि जाय 28 दिन पई केते घंटा लागिता है 472 घंटा लागि जायता है 30 दिन को केते घंटा 720 घंटा 31 दिन 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 पई केते घंटा लागि जायता है 774 घंटा लागि जायता है एवं गोटे वर्ष पई केतोटी दिन आस्ता है वर्ष को केतोटी दिन आस्ता है 365 दिन संग माने आमे मॉर्निंग किबा सकाळ नून किबा मध्याह्न इवनिंग किबा संध्या नहीं कि मॉर्निंग आमे मॉर्निंग टाको को समय को कहिबा मॉर्निंग को समय रो को समय कहिबा राती 12टा हेतिबो राती 12टा रो ठीक 12टा रो सकाळ 11टा 59 पीएम जाए आमे सकाळ कहिता मॉर्निंग कहिता नून माने मध्याह्न जोटा आफ्टरनून कहू नहीं कि ताहाकू आमे 12टा दिन 12टा पीएम तारू 2टा 59 पीएम जाए आमे नून कहिता एवं इवनिंग आमे ताहाकू कहिता तीनटा पीएम टू 11टा 59 पीएम जाए राती 11टा 59 पीएम जाए आमे इवनिंग कहिता जहाँ भी राती राती हेले मध्य आमे इवनिंग कहिता आमे केमिति जन शुभेच्छा जणैता आमे रात्रि जदि जन को बेटिबा तो कोन कहबो गुड नाइट बोली तांको हैंडशेक करबो would you handshake with your friends by wishing him or her good night you don't have to say like this you have to say good evening hi good evening how are you what's up guys good evening how are you this is how you have to talk in English you don't have to say good night hi friend good night how are you it good for you if you wish good night friend how are you you don't have to say like this okay when you leave someone at night you have to say good night what is good night when you say someone and leave someone while dispatching from one person to another then you have to say good night friend see you soon this is how you have to bed to somebody at night and then leave that place and you go away from one person to another place then you have to wish good night you don't have to say while meeting to somebody else all of a sudden good night friend how are you what's up you don't have to say you have to say good evening how are you संग माने आशा करे आपण माने किछि सिखि पारिथिबे एवं एतिरे मु ओडिया एवं इंग्रजी लिखिछि आ जहा किछि भी सिखि पारुतबो कि कोन करूछो मते प्लीज कमेंट करिवो आ मो टीचिंग ता केमिति होउछि सेते तो आपण को ऊपर निर्भर करे it will depend on you because how am I teaching and in which way the teaching of mine is going I do not but you'll have to just tell me in English or Odia in the comment section below because it's free of course you don't have to pay for any money because it's free of course the comment box you have to just put your comment in the comment section below and tell me what is difficult for you and what do you want to learn from me I will upload one by one lesson for one day in the YouTube you will have to just like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well due to which You'll get every upload videos of mine. When I upload any kind of videos, you'll get the notification as soon as possible. So tune to my YouTube channel and stay tuned and see them in the next episode. Take care.